Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Big Brother Tucker, and I want to talk about fear. Yes, the power of fear. And don't think it's not powerful. Fear is a hell of a thing. What makes me address it today is the fact that y'all homeboy, Dr. The Fraud, Anthony Fauci, said that from now until the end of time that we will need a COVID shot every year. I'll be damned. I wish I would. There is no way in hell I'm even getting the first shot, let alone 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Hell, look at the president. That man is on his 5th shot, got COVID, got a shot, and then had COVID less than a week later. Dude, come on. The shots don't do shit. There is plenty of research out there that says the shot doesn't do shit. But I digress. This segment ain't about the shot. It's not. It's related, but it's not specifically about the shot. As I said to start it off, it's about fear. Back in March of 2020, when they shut down everything, I remember talking to my baby brother, Frosty, and I told him then, this is going to be one of the worst mistakes ever known to mankind. He asked why. I said because they're overreacting. You see, the leaders are now acting like the people. See, if you're a leader, your job is to keep a calm and level head. When the people are too laxed, your job is to put a little motivation inside the people. I am a avid studier of history, and believe it or not, Harriet Tubman, it is reported, used that technique when she was leading slaves from plantations to the free lands of the North. When they were too nervous and too scared to rest, Harriet Tubman would calm their fears down. And just as fairly, when people were lagging behind or slacking or lollygagging, she would motivate them by telling them, don't you hear those dogs? Master right behind us. We gotta go. Because fear is a powerful thing. So getting back to March 2020, talking to baby bro, and he said, well, his exact words, he said, well, bro, they had to do something. My words to him were, it would be better they do nothing than react with all this fear. He came back and told me, bro, you were right. And the reason he told me I was right because I gave him the exact steps that we're in right now. When he said we had to do something, and I told him that this is the worst thing to do, is that it would be better to do nothing. I told him, I said, bro, they're going to shut everything down. They're going to terrify the masses into this being the worst thing in the world when this is nothing more than a more intense version of the flu. They're going to scare people into staying home, keeping away from loved ones. They're going to do all this. And then when they say, the powers that be, the media, when they say it's over, it's time to relax, everything can go back to normal, people are not. People are still going to be so terrified that they are not going to get back out there and restart the world. And I'll say it was during that whole thing in, I want to say 2021, early 2021, no, not early, I'll say mid 2021. When they started letting people gather again, and they started, opening a few things here and there. And it was reported that people just aren't going out. My brother did tell me, you were right. I told him, the power of fear is a hell of a motivator. Why do you think it's called FOMO? FOMO, if anybody who does not know, FOMO, is fear of missing out. A lot of people do things for a fear of missing out. When we're kids, and to all those parents that have kids, and those kids don't want to go to sleep, a lot of them will tell you, especially have kids that are 3, 4, and 5, they can talk, they don't want to miss out on any fun. Mama, I want to stay up. I want to do. They don't want to miss out on the fun. It is a fear of missing out. I used to work for a financial services company, and it was so amazing because we rubbed shoulders with other companies, and it was other companies that used FOMO as a way to get them to invest, whereas our company used, how can I put it? Let's call it POGA, P-O-G-A, possibility of getting ahead. Instead of fear of missing out, we just flipped the coin and we motivated people with the possibility of getting ahead. Here's the crazy part about it. It's the same goal said in two different ways, but when you use fear, it motivates people far more than positivity. The possibility of getting ahead was the same thing of fear of missing out. I will use the financial services as an example. You can tell people, if you invest your money here, in a few years, it'll grow to this. You'll be well on your way to retire, to a safe retirement. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not, they'll hem and hard, all day. But you tell those exact same folks now, hey, if you don't get in on this now, by tomorrow, it's closed, it's over. You missed the train. You only got this finite amount of time to do this. Because once the train leaves the station, it's out of here. You can't get back on it. You would be surprised by how many people broke their necks and rearranged finances to suddenly invest. The goal is the exact same, but it's the motivating factor of fear. And that is sad. It shouldn't be that way. If you are a spiritual person, the Bible says, I did not give you a spirit of fear, but yet it is used to control us. The media perpetuates it, taking their lead from our current administration. It's fear. It's fear mongering. And it really is a damn shame. Case in point, they used fear to get Donald Trump out of office. He's going to get us another war. I'm telling y'all, fear is what they're trying to deliver to the people as to why they raided his home in Mar-a-Lago. Man, he had all those nuclear codes in his house. He had all these documents. We were afraid what he was going to do. Fear. And it is that same fear that here in September of 2022 that has folks still wearing masks. Even though the CDC has come out and said the masks are no longer required. Even Fraud Fauci has said masks don't do shit. It is so ingrained in people now that fear is there. That was my entire point. That once you get people scared, fear is there. Fear does not easily go away. People want to talk about phobias, that's a phobia. People that are scared of insects and spiders don't suddenly stop being scared of spiders. They behave irrationally. I know people that have seen a spider in the middle of their bedroom on the floor. That spider runs somewhere where they can't see it. And I have literally stayed up on the phone with that person from 8, 9 o'clock that night till the sun came up the next morning because they were so afraid of that spider just jumping out and attacking them. That's what fear does. Fear is one hell of a motivator. Fear robs you of logic and reason most of the time. Because logically, why are we still doing the mask when it has been proven scientifically and over time, hard cases, they don't work. So why are people still wearing them? It has now become what I call the adult binky. You know, kids in their binkies, whether it be a pacifier or a blanket. It's their binky. They do it to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel safe, to overcome that insecurity. Fear does that to people. And fear does not give a damn whether you're extremely old or extremely young and somewhere in the middle. Fear is a hell of a motivator. And if you let it rule your life, you will constantly see everything through a fearful lens. The bad part about that is that when you look through the fearful glasses, you miss all the potential to get ahead and to advance in a healthy way with the rest of your life. Man, we gonna stop it right there. You can catch the rest of that conversation on our Free Mind Thinkers podcast, which you can listen to wherever you listen to any of your favorite podcasts. We are on Amazon Music, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. So give us a listen there. If you like what you heard, then tell the world. Share, like the vid. If you have something to say, then please, we encourage everyone, drop a comment, let us know what's on your mind. And you can find us all over social media. You can find our videos on BitChute, Odyssey, and YouTube. You can communicate with us through our various communication social media site platforms like Twitter, Rumble, Getter, Minds, Gab. Wherever you want to let your free mind thoughts flow, you'll find the Free Mind Thinkers. Plus, we are now setting up our locals page, which will soon load exclusive content for all those that become members. So stay tuned. Things are going to get greater. Y'all take it light. Remember to listen less, learn more.